What if everything you've been told about manifestation is wrong? We're debunking the biggest myths about the law of attraction and revealing the one truth nobody really talks about. Welcome to Your Energetic Edge. I'm your host, Chris.
And I'm Jessica. And Chris, I am so ready to dive into this topic. It's a total minefield of misconceptions.
It really is. And the biggest one has to be this pressure to be positive all the time.
Right?
The whole good vibes only movement. So what's your take on that, Jessica?
Oh, I have a strong take on this. I call it toxic positivity. It's this exhausting idea that if you have a single negative thought, your whole dream life goes up in smoke. I remember my car broke down once, and I was trying so hard to be positive about it. Oh, this is fine. It's an opportunity for growth. But honestly, I just felt more stressed because I wasn't letting myself just be annoyed.
I can totally picture that. It's like putting a smiley face sticker over your car's check engine light.
Yes, exactly.
And just hoping that fixes the problem. Negative emotions aren't curses.
No.
They're signals. They're data telling you that something needs your attention.
Exactly. And the real power, it isn't in faking a smile. It's in what we call emotional alignment. It's about having the courage to ask, okay, I feel disappointed. Why? Acknowledging the real emotion is what actually clears the energy.
Right.
It gives you permission to be human, which is so much more magnetic than pretending to be a happiness robot.
Happiness robot. I like that. That's so true. Being authentic. That's the real high vibration. So if we're not forcing positivity, what about the other big myth? That you can just wish for things from your couch, visualize $1 million and then just wait for the check to arrive in the mail.
Right? If that worked, we'd all be retired on private islands by now. That myth completely ignores the most dynamic, the most fun part of the entire process. Inspired action.
The bridge between the dream and the reality. Okay, so for someone listening, how would you describe the feeling of inspired action versus just, hustling?
Oh, it's a total night and day difference. Hustling often feels heavy, like you're forcing a square peg into a round hole. It's so draining. But inspired action? Oh, it feels like a sudden spark. It's that little nudge to email someone you haven't spoken to in years, or that sudden desire to take a different route on your walk. It feels light and exciting and almost effortless. It's the universe winking at you and saying, psst, over here.
That is a beautiful way to put it. So you align your energy by being honest about how you feel.
Yeah.
And in doing that, you clear the channel to receive those nudges. The universe wants to meet you halfway.
Exactly.
But you have to be willing to take that first step when the opportunity presents itself.
That's the dance. And we want to know about your experiences with this. Have you ever felt that pressure to be positive 24/7? Or have you taken an inspired action that led to something amazing? Let us know in the comments below. We genuinely love to read your story.
Absolutely. And if you're finding this conversation helpful, please take a moment to hit that like button.
Please do.
And subscribe to Your Energetic Edge. It really helps us reach more people who need to hear this.
So the big takeaway is stop trying to be happy all the time and start being real. And stop just wishing and start listening for that inspired nudge. It transforms this from a passive waiting game into an active, creative partnership with life.
Wonderfully put, Jessica. As always, a pleasure.
Thanks for having me, Chris. It was a blast.
And to everyone listening, thank you for tuning in. Now, here's a question we'd like you to think about this week. What is one small, joyful action you could take, not because you have to, but simply because it feels good and right? Until next time, stay aligned.